a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And Madison tries! Tie game! 60. Play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil. A shot! Zach Hall, what a play! Oh, a moonshot! Oh, he robbed it! What a catch! What a catch! Coming home. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him. Oh my God! He crossed the plate before he was there. That's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And Madison tries! Tie game! 60. Play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil. It crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
And that's a shot. Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. What a catch. What a catch.
Bear's coming home. And he hits it. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! He got him. Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil. Jacob. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that.
What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice heads out. Trey Clifton right. Puts it over to first and still gets Alex Hard.
Cross, get out, ball later!
Got it, Rob, from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. That's home run play.
Steps on second, blows over to first. He actually did it! That's a rock up!
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip Rosenbach, walked off the season.
Cross, get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. Goes back, keep the kick. Nakatoma's playhouse makes the grab. He's running third. He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Puts it over to first. I don't know if I like it. That ball is absolutely tattooed. And what a roll! What a roll from Team McKinney!
That will do it. The Nighthawks are the 2023 AWA champions.
Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
Welcome, Wiffle Ball fans, to AWA Field. We got a Wednesday night Wiffle Ball matchup going on tonight between the Metropolitan Mojo and the Southern Stingers. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Edmonds. We thank everybody for joining us here tonight. I am Mark Campanero, joined alongside Alex Harden. We'll be taking you the rest of the way for this series tonight. And Alex, as always, I really truly believe it's going to be a great one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting matchup. Got couple of shorthanded teams right now. It looks like we're going to have to see how they adjust. It's always interesting, you know, the roster mix-up, how it can be here sometimes. But, yeah, it's going to be exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, the Mojo, they only have 3 men here tonight, and not really to any surprise. They're probably the one team in the league that is just consistently playing with about 3 guys all the time. So it's not something that they're not used to, but, you know, that's what's going on here tonight. We're going to get right into the starting lineups. Take it away.
Dominic DeMero, University of Hawaii. Go Bows.
Trevor May, Kelso High School.
Austin Whitehouse, Sherwood Elementary.
Alex Hatch, University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Houston Schmutz, St. Mary Magdalene Parish.
Peter McNeil, Eastern Washington University.
Jordan Rice, University of the Westgate Cougars.
Drew Tenzar, University of Washington.
Cole Blevins, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Kyle Cody, University of Washington.
Barrett Carlo,
Matterdale Middle School.
Those are your starting lineups here tonight for Mojo Stingers. We are going to get right into the weather report. Send it away, Joe.
Good evening. This is Joe Acord from the AWA Weather Center. And as you can see, some high clouds are overspreading from the northwest, but overall a very nice night tonight with mostly clear skies. Winds northerly around 10 miles per hour, and the temperature mild at a club 65 degrees. And everybody have a great night. And remember, dingers or nothing.
Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you always doing the weather updates for us every single game day. We're going to send it down to Robert, who's got Trevor May of the Metropolitan Mojo.
All right, Trevor, tough night on the mound last time. What do you hope to improve this time around?
Strikes. Did some practice, worked on it, got on the Edgertronic and saw some slow-mo stuff. So I think I'm getting a little better. I even bought my own bucket of balls. So thrown about 1,000 pitches since. I hope I'm not selling myself too high though, because I don't know if it's going to go better. But I'll try. I'm going to do my best.
What do you think is your strongest pitch that we might see today?
Oh, I don't know. The slider. Slider's going pretty good. A little wild, but consistent movement. That's what we're looking for.
What do you expect to see hitting the ball today?
I don't know about that one. We'll see. Just get the ball in the air a little bit. Let's see if we can get mix in a double.
All right, sounds good. Back up to the booth. Good luck out there, man.
Thank you, Robert. And we just heard from Trevor May of the Metropolitan Mojo, and it's pretty cool because this is the first time that Trevor will be playing with Club 65 out there in left field. So very exciting, very exciting. We're excited to have Trevor here, and you know what? I still can't get over the Club 65 out in left. That is the coolest addition that we have ever done to this field, and it is just going to be something that we are really lucky to have for years to come.
I got to agree. It is a great addition. We've already had some groups of fans out there. Got the Hit It Here sign, or the target. New addition as well. Love looking at Trevor's face up there.
Yeah, I do too.
Every game. It's going to be nice.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm trying to hit that sign. I want to hit that sign so bad.
Wonder what you get if you hit it.
So,
has that been determined?
So it hasn't been determined just yet, but I think there's been some murmurs around saying, hey, first person to hit it is $100.
$100.
$100.
Okay.
$100 first person to hit it.
I think the person who hits it, their team should get an automatic bid to the World Series.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, $100, and I think if it just keeps getting hit, I think the price is just gonna keep going up and up. So yeah, that's
so like first person hits it gets 100, then the next person hits it gets 200. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know. It hasn't been set in stone yet, but that's definitely something that we're talking about.
Hopefully nobody hits it too early before they figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless. For you fans, keep an eye on that target sign out there. Trevor May target sign. First person to hit that will get $100. So that'll be pretty cool and a great incentive. I think we're going to see a lot of balls being pulled tonight. I mean, $100 to hit that sign? Shoot.
Yeah, it's
I'm pulling the ball.
Beautiful day out, warm weather. Bats are going to be alive today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have this nice weather. I mean, because on Monday it just wasn't the best weather, and it's hard when the weather's not nice. And we've said it many times. It's just hard for the ball to carry. You know? Those pop-ups that normally would go out in warm weather, they stay in the yard, and just games are changed because of that. And so, not as many guys getting on base, and it's just, anyways. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Again, we are going to get game number 1 started between the Mojo and the Stingers momentarily. We will be back very shortly for first pitch.
Topanga.
Who's that?
Boy Meets World, dude.
Beyonce.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
Selena Gomez.
Kate Upton. Megan Fox.
Lucy Liu.
A bunny from Looney Tunes.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also Rip McEntire.
Mother.
Ew.
That's your mother.
Dude.
I can't post any of it.
Kate Upton.
Can I say my wife? Jennifer Lopez.
Kimberly, Pink Power Ranger.
Nice.
Margot Robbie.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Kendall Jenner.
Oh, Mila Kunis.
Who is that?
Really?
Who?
Are you serious?
And this is an update. The Metro, we're about to get pitch number 1 started here in game number 1. And so Dominic DeMiro, he's finally made it to the field. And the Mojo, they have 4 men here tonight. So they're not going to be playing with 3s.
I think both teams both teams got a full squad today. So yeah, gonna be a great day.
That's huge. So the reigning MVP from a season ago, Dominic DeMiro, is going to be on the mound to start this game 1. Barrett Carlo will lead it off for the Southern Stingers. Stingers have been red hot to start the season. They are 5-1 on the year so far. They have been absolutely red hot. And so we'll see if they can continue that hot streak here against the Mojo as Dominic DeMiro connects on strike 1 here against Barrett Carlo. And he connects on the second pitch, so it's now 0-2 to Carlo. Swing and a miss on the curveball in the dirt. Carlo chases, and that'll be out number 1 here in the top of the first. 1 away for Peter McNeil. And something else we got to shout out is it's Peter's birthday today. Happy birthday
love that.
to Peter McNeil.
Great walk-up song.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
Let's see if we can get a birthday bash here.
Got fruit salad for Peter. Best walk-up song in the league. But a big happy birthday to Peter McNeil, turning 27 years old. And that is ripped foul down the third base side, just curving left of the foul pole. And that would have been a great birthday home run for Peter.
First pitch swinging. You know he likes to do that. Just almost got it over the tree there.
Peter definitely attacks first pitches a lot. Loves that first pitch. As he holds off there for ball 2. So 2-1 here to McNeil. Looks at that pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike to McNeil. Inside for ball 4. So the birthday boy works a walk in his first at bat here in game 1. And the Stingers, they get a runner on here for Drew Tenzar. Tenzar, the DH here tonight. First pitch inside to Tenzar for ball 1. Big swing and a miss on that slider. 2-0 here to Tenzar. Oh.
1-1, yeah.
Excuse me, 1-1. It's like I watched him swing, and I just all of a sudden I was like, oh, that's a ball. 1-2. Jeez. Blowing in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So DeMiro, reigning MVP from just a season ago. He teams up with Trevor May. He's got a World Series under his belt. And this Mojo team is trying to do something special this year, but you know, it's going to be a difficult series for this team tonight. They're facing the hottest team in the league, the Southern Stingers. And, you know, this Stinger squad, I mean, they returned pretty much all of their players from just a season ago. They didn't have the greatest regular season last year, but had a great playoff showing. As that's a ground ball over to Trevor May. He steps on first for out number 2. 2 away.
Trevor looks mighty comfortable out there at first base.
Yeah, you know, P.O. turned first baseman here in the league, and he's getting some at-bats. I mean, it's a whole new ball game for Trevor in the league.
Yeah, big question coming into the year was how is he going to adjust?
You know, I got to say, he has looked pretty good at the plate. You know?
Yeah, good approach. I mean, he's got a wealth of knowledge about hitting.
Yeah, you know, he's got a pretty good swing too. I think it's only a matter of time before he starts hitting home runs, and we see it pretty consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, I think by far, hands down, he's the tallest player in the league easily. Easily.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? 1-1 is Kyle Cody goes around there for strike 2, so a ball and 2 strikes. Cody, rookie this year. And that's a swing and a miss, and it looks like Dominic DeMiro caught up Cody on that pitch for strike 3. No runs score here in the top of the first. We remain tied 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Dominic DeMiro will lead it off here in the bottom of the first. Looks at ball 1, and McNeil on the mound as that's ripped into left center field. DeMiro rounding first. He'll hold up there, so a hard hit single for Dominic DeMiro.
Good start for the Mojo. Hard hit ball. I think if you're Peter and the Stingers, it's not that, you know, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
When Dominic's up, limiting him to a single.
Yeah, and you know, the story has just consistently been with Peter is that, you know, has a great ERA. Like last year, for example, had a sub-2 ERA in the league, and I think his record, he was like 2-6 or something. It was just something weird, you know, just couldn't get any run support. And so hopefully that'll be different for him here tonight. You know, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely expecting to see some special things out of McNeil.
You know, he loves to pump strikes.
You're gonna get your opportunities to hit something here against McNeil. He's definitely always pumping that strike zone, and there's the curveball. Sits down Houston Schmutz for out number 1, 1 away in the bottom of the first. That was a great pitch.
Yeah, pretty tough to do anything with that pitch, really. It's coming right at you, and then it just breaks for a strike.
And here he is, Trevor May, stepping up to the plate. See if maybe he can go to Club 65, his own bar out there in left for his first home run in the league. Swing and a miss on the curve. 0-2. Now the count to May. Curveball, and that gets May to chase for out number 2. So after giving up a single to start the bottom of the first, McNeil with back-to-back strikeouts there. Austin Whitehouse stepping up to the plate. First pitch is in there from McNeil on the riser, hits the inside part of the zone. And second pitch just nearly misses that inside part for ball 1. So a ball and a strike here to Whitehouse. Ripped over to Barrett Carlo at third. He throws over to first, and it's just a bit high. And Dominic DeMuro rounding third, heading home. He will be safe at home. So great heads-up base running from DeMuro. And the Mojo strike first here in the bottom of the first inning. They lead it 1-0.
It was an interesting play. I mean, there was really no errors on the play. I mean, Barrett stopped the ball. I mean, the throw was a bit high, but I think Whitehouse is going to beat it anyway. But, yeah, Dominic just confident in his speed.
Yeah. Ground ball over to Cody at short. Throws to first. It's going to be in time to get DeMuro for out number 3. We'll take a look at the replay. It was a very close play, but the call on the field will be out. The call on the field has been overturned, and Dominic DeMuro is safe at first. So this inning will continue. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Houston Schmutz to the plate. Ball 1 here to Schmutz. That was a close play over there at first, but after looking at the replay, it wasn't as close as we had originally first thought. And Schmutz goes around there for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Curve hits him on the leg, evens it here at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's not rocking the sunglasses this at bat. Let's see if it helps him out.
Yeah, and doesn't look like it did. Schmutz swings underneath the riser for strike 3. Mojo score 1 here in the bottom of the first. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the second inning. Cole Blevins, that is, to the plate for the Stingers.
Gotta admit, he's probably my favorite player to watch here at the AWA.
Really?
Just never know what he's gonna do.
Favorite, okay. I like that, okay, all right. Cole Blevins, a.k.a. Alex Harden's favorite player in the league. Swing and a miss right there at the slow curveball, 2-1 the count. And another one coming. Blevins does well to hold off there.
Cole's got a very unique swing.
Unique ball player, but definitely one of the most solid players in the league. I will say that, full count.
Dynamite in the field.
He is dynamite in the field. Doesn't make very many errors. And Blevins does well to hold off there. Alex Harden's favorite player gets on.
That's why he's my favorite. He just gets on base. Doesn't matter if it's a walk or a hit. Billy Bean.
Scott Hatterberg.
That's
Colt
okay,
Blevins,
that's a good
AKA
comparison.
Alex Harden's favorite player, a.k.a. Scott Hatterberg. There we go.
Yeah.
Getting on. Barrett Carlo to the dish.
No, Barrett's, he's one of my other favorite players to watch here at the AWA.
Okay, well, you know
what? A lot
what?
of power.
You can't have a ton of favorite players now, can you? Ground ball over to Austin Whitehouse at third. Throws past Schmutz at second, and so Cole Blevins runs on over to third. So runners at the corners now, nobody out for the birthday boy, Peter McNeil. Is he one of your favorites as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree.
So pretty much just this whole Stingers roster.
Just everybody, you know. Why hate?
And that is ripped out to left over the left field wall into Club 65. Peter McNeil with the birthday 3-run home run to put the Stingers up 3-1 in the top of the second.
You know, I was just saying that's you know, one of the reasons why Peter McNeil is my favorite player here at the AWA. Just a great all-around player. He's been doing it for a long time.
There we go. McNeil, he gives himself the run support that he's been looking for. A 3-1 lead for the Stingers. That was a wall scraper, but it counts all the same.
In all seriousness, though, that was a heck of a swing. It didn't sound like he really barreled that up. Cut it off the knob.
That's going to be a foul ball down the first base side. Ball and a strike to Tenzar. But, yeah, I mean, I thought that might even clip the foul pole out there on the left side, but it just gets into Club 65. Pretty great home run by McNeil. That pitch in the dirt to Tenzar. 2-1 the count. Way outside to Tenzar. Count is now 3-1. Ground ball over to DeMiro. He's going to have to try to peg out Tenzar, and he was not able to hit him with that throw. The throw did get on by the house, so Tenzar is awarded second. What do you want me to review? No. You didn't get him.
You didn't get him. You can't even just look at it? No. That's brutal. Because if you would have hit him, that ball would have changed direction in some way.
Kyle Cody up to the plate, swing and a miss. The first pitch, 0-1. And that connects there for strike two, 0-2 the count. Just high for ball one. Rip past Austin Whitehouse at third. Tenzar getting waved in, and he will score easy. So an RBI double for Kyle Cody, and the Stingers add on another run. They now lead it 4-1 in the top of the second.
I don't think looked like you went right over just in case. Okay. What happened to that one video? Oh, that one I was not even playing.
Great hit there by the rookie, Kyle Cody, to drive in a run. Now Alex Harden's favorite player, Cole Blevins, to the plate. Ball one to Blevins. You know, I think my favorite home run this season was Cole Blevins' home run shot to right in the first series for the Stingers.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but
why not?
I don't know.
What's been your favorite home run?
Probably Jace Pratt's go-ahead grand slam.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Against the Mojo.
You know, that's a good one to choose. That's a good one to choose. I'll allow that one. 1-2. And that's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Blevins. Runner on second. Stingers put up 4 here in the frame. Blevins fouls that one off. You know, it's not wiffle ball related, but how about the Mariners, man?
It was a great dub today.
Have they won 8 of their last 9 series?
8 of their last 9, I believe. Or is it 9 of 10 now?
Is it 9 of 10?
I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it
Something
was
like
either,
that.
But hey, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah, good dub after you're about to head into the Orioles.
I know well, I saw a stat today. Ground ball down the first base side, fouls. The count remain 2-2. But no, I saw a stat on the Orioles today, and they said that the Orioles have not been swept in 2 years. It's been over 100 consecutive series.
It's pretty good, but
Pretty
they
crazy.
haven't played the Mariners yet.
Popped up into the air out into deep left center. Whitehouse has to go back on it, and he's able to make the over-the-shoulder grab for the first out here in the top of the second. And let me tell you, the Mojo, they needed that.
Yeah, it's a good adjustment from Austin out there. You know, it can be tough to read these wiffle balls when they're coming down on you.
And that's a ground ball foul down the third base side for Barrett Carlo. And Carlo's one of those guys that he gets really hot at the plate. I mean, he had, I think, in one game this season, he had 5 hits. I mean, this guy,
he's
just
a menace.
A hitting machine.
That's why he's one of my favorite players.
Carlo 1 for 2 on the night. A strikeout and a single as he fouls that one into the bush over there on the third base side. 1-2. But yeah, I can't say I'm surprised that he's another one of your favorite players. You know, maybe you should start naming some of your favorite players from the Pilots.
Can't name any.
Come on, the third base side. That's a fair ball. That'll be another single for Barrett Carlo, so he now improves to 2 for 3 on the evening. And Kyle Cody does well to hold up there at second. So runners on first and second for Peter McNeil.
We'll give Kyle the benefit of the doubt out there and assume that he knew exactly what was going on and didn't run, and not that he couldn't tell what it was.
Ground ball to Austin Whitehouse, flips on to second, and the Stingers get the out at second.
That was our number 2, but I got him. It crossed the plate before he got there. That's 2 outs.
Double play.
You should look at the replay, though. I called safe on him at home. We'll look at it.
So there were 2 outs. Everybody on the field thought there were 3. Kyle Cody came in to score. Call on the field is safe. We will take a look at the play at home just to make sure. Call on the field has been reversed. He's going to be called out at home. So the run does not score. It'll be a double play for the Mojo. But the Stingers, they take a 3-run lead here in the top of the second. They lead at 4-1. Go to the bottom of the second inning here in game number 1. Trevor May to the plate for the Mojo, looks at ball 1. Pitch way outside for McNeil, and big swing and a miss there. So McNeil, we were talking earlier in the broadcast that he just normally wasn't able to get that run support that he generally needs in order to win these ball games, especially last season. He just had a 2-6 record, sub-2 ERA. But he provided himself that run support he needed here tonight, adding a 3-run home run, and then Kyle Cody with an RBI single to put the Stingers up 3. So this should be, I'm not going to say anything that this will be definitely cement them in stone for what they need to win this game, but it definitely helps to have a 3-run lead.
I agree. Good analysis.
Thank you. Appreciate it. 2-2, and May fouls that one back. Does well to stay alive there. Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. We're here in game number 1 of the 3-game set between the Mojo and the Stingers. Full count now to May. Curveball, and May does well to foul that one off. It's been a battle between these two. Started off here in the bottom of the second. Full count. Pitch from McNeil, and that is going to be a fair ball down the third base side. It is just fair, and Trevor May with an infield single to lead it off in the bottom of the second.
Sometimes you just gotta see one, you know, get a hit.
Nothing like
really
the swing and
going,
bunt,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Hey, that hit is the same as a hard line drive up the middle.
Oh, yeah, it all looks the same on the stat sheet.
Way outside to start Austin Whitehouse, 1-0. And that one outside and high, 2-0. That hits the inside part of the zone. Great pitch from McNeil, 2-1 to Whitehouse, and goes around there for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball over to Barrett Carlo. He tags out Trevor May for the out at second. Great heads-up play from Carlo, getting the lead runner. And there's now 1 away. The bottom of the second.
One of the reasons why he's one of my favorite players.
So you really don't have any favorite players on the Pilots? Not one that you can think of.
I'm a big fan of DJ Oliver.
Really?
Yeah.
What about anybody else on that on that roster that you like?
I'm not too
maybe favorite,
roster.
Maybe your boy that you've known forever. Don't you have a really good friend on that team that that you grew up with and hang out with all the time on that roster? Anybody come to mind?
Well, there was one guy.
Yeah?
His name was Josh.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, isn't there don't you know his brother,
Oh, I do know that guy.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? 2-1.
Yeah, I have 3-1.
Yeah, that's what I had too. What did they say?
That's a good bid, right?
Runners on first and second for Houston. Schmutz looks at a ball. 1-0. Well, see another favorite player of yours?
Houston?
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Gotta see him ball more.
That's popped up into the air. It's going to stay in the yard. Kyle Cody's underneath it, and Austin Whitehouse, I think he forgot how many outs there were. As Cody's going to double him up, so that's going to be a double play for the Stingers.
Gotta love that as a pitcher.
That's a tough brain fart for Austin Whitehouse out there on the bases. Mojo don't score any runs here in the bottom of the second. Stingers still lead at 4-1. We go to the final inning in game 1. Drew Tenzar to the plate, looks at ball 1. Stingers trying to add on some insurance runs and take an early 1-game lead here in the series against the Mojo. Trying to continue to stay hot. As that is ripped. That's going to be a fair ball down the first base side, and Tenzar.
That's incredibly tough.
The push that fair, and it curved outwards like it was going to be foul, and then came back into the field of play.
I thought that was going to hit the camera. He hit it just soft enough. It kind of, you know, the wind just kind of took it back in.
Yeah. Great job there by Tenzar.
Good looking pitch.
Kyle Cody now to the plate. Cody, RBI single, or RBI double, excuse me, in his last at bat. And that's ripped out to left center for a 2-run shot. Kyle Cody with his first home run ever in the AWA. Congratulations to Kyle Cody.
Save that ball.
Gives the Southern Stingers a 6-1 lead here in the top of the 3rd.
You know, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the Stingers home run celebration. With the pinkies up, the Stingers up.
The what?
Stingers up, you know.
That's what they're doing?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. Stingers up.
Stingers up.
It's like the pinkies up, you know what I mean? From SpongeBob.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, pinky. Cole Blevins does not go around there. That'll be a ball, 1-1. Kyle Cody's having a game today.
He
rookie.
is.
Got a
Very quality player.
homer and an RBI double. I mean, man, he's starting to really come alive here in this series. 2-2 the count.
Cole's got a walk and a fly out so far. And a
that
strikeout.
is in there for strike 3. Alex Harden's favorite player sits down for out number 1.
He's going to learn from that. That's why he's my favorite.
You know, off topic, but you know, I could quote SpongeBob all day long.
I think we could. I think we both could, yeah.
I love that show.
All-time great. Goated show.
Ground ball down the third base side, fair ball, and that'll be another single for Barrett Carlo. Carlo now 3 for 4 on the evening.
Is that the second one of those he's hit?
I think all 3 of them have been over there.
Little scream, little dribbler.
Yeah, hey.
That's why he's one of my favorites.
Okay, well, you know. Still not a guy on the Pilots that you can think of. That's another favorite of yours, huh? Okay, well.
What?
0-1. And that is fouled back, so it's now 0-2 on the
Peter's
birthday boy, Peter
McNeil.
McNeil got a nice birthday present to start this ball game. 3-run shot.
Yeah, very productive day. Walk, dinger, and a single. And a birthday.
Hey, you know, you can go home tonight. You can go home tonight and just say, hey, I had a great birthday. I had a home run, 3-run homer.
Love to cap it off with a win.
Yeah. See if you can do that. Yeah, and you know, the only loss the Stingers have on the year, they're 5-1. The only loss was the one game that McNeil pitched, so he's still hunting for that, first win on the season.
Win and loss records as a pitcher are unforgiving and can be misleading.
They can be. They can be, that's for sure. Ground ball over to Trevor May at first. He steps on first. Get out number 2. 2 away. Drew Tenzar to the plate.
Productive out. Or productive at bat.
Yeah, moves the runner on over to second. That's a ball here to Tenzar, 1-0. Ripped up the middle into left center field. Carlo rounding third, and he will head home, and he will score. Nobody's at third, and so Tenzar chugs all the way into third. And the Stingers now add another one on. They lead at 7-1. Kyle Cody to the plate, and Cody has been having his best game of his young AWA career. 2 for 3 tonight, an RBI double and a 2-run homer. That's way outside. 3-0 the count to Cody. Stingers now with a 6-run lead in the top of the third. They would love to get this run in. Drew Tenzar over at third. Might as well add another one on.
Might as well.
Cody's been hitting great tonight. That's a fair ball down the third base side, and Whitehouse throws at Drew Tenzar. Tenzar had faked to go home. Whitehouse bit on it, threw past Tenzar, and he comes in to score. So there we go.
They call that a deke, right?
Yeah. Deked him over at third.
Something.
Wow. Great job from Tenzar. And now we got Cole Blevins to the plate. On to Blevins. Slow pitch from DeMiro.
Not quite sure what Cole is looking for as a hitter.
Ball past DeMiro on the mound, and Blevins will beat that out for an infield single. And so there's now runners at the corners as this inning just keeps going on for the Stingers.
That's why he's one of my favorite players.
And you know, this has been an uncharacteristic pitching game for Dominic DeMiro, giving up 8 runs.
Interference for what? That was an interference. There is a rule, but that wasn't interference. No.
Popped up into the air down the third base side into foul territory.
Looks like he made the catch. We couldn't see it.
Did he make
I mean, they're all walking off the field and nobody's complaining. So
and he made the catch for round number 3.
Yeah.
So, but the Stingers, they add on to their lead. They lead at 8-1. We go to the bottom of the third inning.
Squared him up, dude. That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have even.
Now watch the game, Mark.
It didn't change anything. It was like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but he fucking rocked.
I'm not arguing either. Nothing happened.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why we had the cameras. It's just to look at it. That's all I was asking.
Watch the game. Watch the game, Mark.
Again, it didn't affect anything, so we're good. Well, it only scored a run. If it's a one-run game, then I'm going to the league. We got a lot of work ahead of us, though, fellas.
2-1 to Austin Whitehouse. Stingers trying to close this game number 1 out. Got a 7-run lead. 2-2 the count. That's ripped out into left center. Gonna stay in the yard. Kyle Cody up against the tree and could not make the grab. So Austin Whitehouse in there with the single.
We're down by 7. So just let it happen. Thank you. Blame it on me. We'll iron it out.
Trevor May up to the plate, looks at ball 1. 1-0 the count. And that's behind May for ball 2. 2-0. Big swing and a miss on the riser. Strike one. Ground ball over to Barrett Carlo at third. Throws on over to first. It's not going to get there in time to get May. So May is safe over at first, and Austin Whitehouse advances over to third. Runners at the corners. Dominic DeMiro to the plate. Swing and a miss for DeMiro for strike one.
What the heck was that pitch?
You know, I don't know. Riser's
That was
in
an
there.
Interesting looking slide.
Strike two. Ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball over to Carlo at third, and he slips and falls and cannot make a play. So the bases are loaded, nobody out, and Houston Schmutz is now coming up to the plate. Stingers up 7 runs in the bottom of the third. Mojo trying to come back. They're in a great situation to do it with the bases loaded and nobody out. Houston Schmutz to the plate, looks at a strike there.
Yeah, obviously not how the Stingers saw this bottom half of the inning going to start. You're just going to have to do some...
Big swing and a miss from Houston Schmutz for strike 3, and the Stingers get that first out they've been looking for.
That's huge. I mean, I was going to say, Peter's going to have to really put on a clinic here on the mound if he wants to limit the damage here. I mean, they got a sizable lead, but no lead is safe here.
Definitely. And the nice thing is that McNeil is pitching with that 7-run lead, as we've mentioned. He doesn't really get to pitch with the lead very often, so definitely don't want to squander this. As that's popped up into the air, and Carlo makes the grab at third for out number 2. May just missed that one. He was not happy about that. He was hoping to pull that thing into Club 65.
Yeah, that was
for his
pitch.
first
Just
home
got
run.
Under it. But that was a bit of a gift for the Stingers there.
Austin Whitehouse to the plate. Goes around on the first pitch, strike 1. And the riser's in there for strike 2. Mojo down to their final strike. Pitch from McNeil is inside. 8-1 the final score. Happy birthday to Peter McNeil, getting that win.
Happy birthday, Peter.
First win of 2024 for McNeil, pitching on the mound, and he also had a 3-run home run to top it off as well. So game number 1, Stingers win it 8-1. We'll be back for game 2, starting that here shortly.
What are you playing? You guys want a Capri Sun or? Thanks, it's like 1,000 of them. Hey, Rock. You do have to wear ball games. No, sorry. Hey, Rock, can I have one? Yeah, yes. You third, what did I ever do to you, man? From here? Okay, like here? My God. I'm giving you 2. Alright. Okay, yeah. Like over here. And I can do it the second one when I will? Yeah. I don't know what the first one is. Not really.
And we're going to send it down to Robert, who's got Peter McNeil of the Southern Stingers.
Happy birthday, Peter. How you feeling after that amazing pitching and hitting run there?
Yeah, thank you. I'm feeling good. Stuff is working today, and I'm just feeling good hitting, feeling good pitching, and it's all kind of coming together. So
that's good. What do you expect in Game 2 and Game 3?
I'm hoping, hope for just more of the same. I'd love to kind of come out here and just, throw 3 more good innings of wiffle ball.
All right, good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Robert. We appreciate it, and great to hear from Peter McNeil. Again, a big happy birthday to McNeil. We are in between games 1 and 2. Game 2 will get started here very shortly. We'll be back with you all momentarily.
Cole. Drew at third. No, sorry, Drew at second. Kyle at third. Cole will be up first. Barrett will DH.
Adele.
Oh, Babytron, of course.
Babytron.
Queen. Say Creed.
John Party.
Ooh, Wiz Khalifa.
Brad Paisley. Reba McEntire. Oh, Post Malone. Gunna. Tyler Childers.
Mount Joy.
Kid Cudi. Ariana Grande.
There you go.
Chris Brown.
Ghost. Kevin Parker.
Kings of Leon.
Let's go NBA YoungBoy. Lil Wayne. T-Pain.
Eminem. Bad Bunny.
Ice Spice.
Juice WRLD.
Zach Brown Band.
We're away this game, right? Or do you swap it at all, or? Are we going over it? Yeah, I didn't run because I didn't know. I didn't know. It was after. It was after. I don't see my stamina right. Yeah, sometimes it goes all the way. Yeah, was it? Oh, you gas sign. Does that remind you of Saturday? Oh, God, yeah. Like, the baseball at college, right? Like baseball players, dicking around the halls. Who were like the baseball players? No, I work a lot of those. Yeah. Are your kids only at no, okay. I work a lot with like people. Field manager? Yeah. He's hilarious. The guy hooks it up all the time. Alright, let's go. Fingers in the field. I know. Like, don't wait until I'm with you. I know. He's not waiting until 5. Peter. That Kanye thing you said today was so fun. That was hilarious. I thought you liked that. Yeah. What chat was that in? What chat you left? Hey, I never left it. You did. I never left it. I'm just not actively using that. You already have a bunch of stuff written away. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know if he is.
Dominic DeMiro will lead it off to start it off.
This is a very nice walk-up song.
Game number 2. Oh, to the count to DeMiro, swing and a miss on the curveball. And DeMiro strikes out for out number 1. One away here in the top of the first. Stingers got a 1-game lead here in the series. They won the first game 8-1. Riser gets Schmutz to chase there for a strike, 1-1 the count. Outside ball 2. So the Stingers, they improved their record to 6-1 now on the season. Count is now 2-2 to Schmutz. Goes around on the curve, and that's back-to-back strikeouts for McNeil to start it off here in the top of the first.
Peter's just throwing chairs on his birthday.
He's feeling good. He's feeling good.
It's hard not to feel good on your birthday.
You know, it's one of those things. When Peter needs to show up in those big games, like whether it's his birthday, the game we played on ESPN, or
he steps up in big moments.
Yeah, or even a few years back when Trevor May and Eric Sim were here, and we played that, and we did that YouTube video. He was cooking on that video. Like, big games, McNeil shows up. Ground ball over to Tenzar at second, and Cole Blevins cannot make the grab. It gets on by the house, and so Trevor May is going to be awarded second on the overthrow. May with great single there is Whitehouse. Looks at ball 1. Fouls that one off for a strike. 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Oh, too fast.
Oh, 61 miles an hour. Speed check. No pitch. 1-1.
Good call out.
The count. Goes around there on the riser. 1-2. Curveball just inside. 2-2 the count. Austin Whitehouse, runner on second. Mojo looking to strike first here in game 2. Popped up into the air. Cole Blevins underneath it and makes the grab for out number 3. No run score in the top of the first. We remain tied 0-0. Go to the bottom of the first inning.
Wait, Peter, get that one. Put it back here. Oh, what? Go. My bad. Oh, it's not, don't worry.
That's why he's my favorite player.
Barrett Carlo to the plate. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that's outside for a ball. 1-1 to Carlo. Stingers trying to improve to 7-1 on the season with this game.
Dominic out there on the mound, he's got a wealth of knowledge as a pitcher. You know, played all the way up until college ball.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing up there.
Right to Austin Whitehouse at third. He couldn't hold on to the line drive and then throws on over to Trevor May, and May just couldn't hold on to the throw, so Carlo will reach for the Stingers. That was a I've never really seen that, and almost out 2 times. Once to White House and then once to May. That was wild.
Yeah.
2 drops.
I mean, that was a pretty hard hit ball.
Fruit salad for McNeil. Oh. Popped up into the air. White House underneath it for out number 1. 1 away.
Unlike a little birthday pop-up.
You know, we can honestly say that Peter McNeil did not have his fruit salad on that.
No.
Unfortunate. Oof. First pitch strike to Tenzar. 0-1. It's the top part of the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Tenzar. And that's fouled back into the backstop. Count remain 0-2. Oh, 2 to Tenzar. Runner on first. 1 away. Hits the zone for strike 3.
I think that was too fast. That one's 62.
62 miles per hour on the gun. Speed check. Count will remain 0-2. So Drew Tenzar getting a new life. That's foul back into the backstop. So we'll stay 0-2.
Jeez.
That is fouled off and almost
that was a rocket.
Almost hit some fans down there. Thank the Lord for the awning we have over there.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? I don't even know.
Gazebo?
What is it? Gazebo?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it's a gazebo.
Gazebo's a little fancier, isn't it?
You know, we got a lot of fans now over there.
I know.
And none of them are in Club 65. What's going on with that?
Well, the couch is pretty comfortable. I don't blame him.
You know, it's not bad. Ripped out into center. It's got a chance. And it brings Schmutz all the way back to the warning track. Makes the grab for out number 2.
I was about to say, that was the longest 0-2 count I've seen in a while.
Yeah. That was a battle. I thought maybe that might hit the tree out there.
Yeah.
If it would have been a bomb.
Yeah, got to hit it above the yellow tape. It only seems to be on a few trees.
Yeah,
not all of them.
I'm petitioning to add the yellow line out to the left center trees. Because, you know, I'm convinced that a few home runs have been taken away because of those left center trees.
I'm a fan of removing them personally. But that's expensive, so.
Those are nice trees, man. You don't want to remove those.
They are nice. They're good-looking trees.
No, I hear you.
We love a good tree.
1-2. I like it. I like a nice tree as well.
What's your favorite kind of tree?
That's a good question. Favorite kind of tree? I'm gonna go pine tree.
Pine?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Tree.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big willow guy. Love a good willow tree.
Willows. What about yews, though?
Love yews.
Tree.
I cut so many yews down in RuneScape.
How about oaks? Oak trees?
A lot of oaks, too, yeah. Just say, I think I definitely cut some oaks, but oh no, I definitely cut a lot of oaks. I was mixing them up with maple trees in RuneScape.
Oh yeah,
because like you unlock maple trees after oaks, but oaks are still better XP, you know.
Swing and a miss by Cody for out number 3. So Cody sits down, and we are done with the bottom of the first. No runs score. We go to the top of the second. Still tied 0-0.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, what good one ever? No, Farquhar. Danny, yeah. Yeah. Then I got on one day and I was like,
Inside to DeMiro. Ball one.
It's great when you have a show to watch with it, you know. You're binging a show.
No, I agree, man. You know, whenever you have a nice show to watch, it's always nice.
Yeah. What show are you watching?
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. It's classic. I haven't seen it,
I'm actually,
but I've heard it's
on
good.
the finale of season 4, so
nice.
I hope nobody spoils it for me. That's always a killer. 2-1. Just low there to DeMiro for ball 3. 3 balls in a strike. And hey, we got some people out there in Club 65, some fans.
Love that.
There we go. There we go.
Looks full out there.
Ball 4 to DeMiro, and he gets on. Start at the top of the second. What? One and one is the count to Austin Whitehouse. Does not go around there. Excuse me, Houston Schmutz is up to the plate. 2-1 is the count. So what show are you watching?
One Piece.
You're always watching that show.
It's a never-ending grind.
How many seasons are there of that?
It's in the 20s. I'm almost at episode 1000.
Jeez, that's like...
They're 20-minute episodes, though, so...
Oh, okay, so it's short.
Yeah.
So it's like...
3-1.
3-1 is the count.
Yeah, so you can bang a couple of them out during dinner time, you know?
During dinner time. Houston Schmutz walks. So runners now on first and second for the Mojo. Trevor May to the plate. Still hunting for that first home run in the AWA.
Be a big spot to do it right here. 2 on. Mojo, they need a little mojo.
They do. They do.
They
pun intended.
Pun intended. Yeah, they haven't had a ton of energy so far this series.
McNeil starts May off with the curve. Fouls that one off for strike 1. And that one behind him must not have had the correct hand placement there. And May swings right underneath the riser for strike 2. Ball 2 strikes count. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. Down goes Trevor May for out number 1. 1 out here in the top of the second.
Stinger's not out of the woods yet.
They aren't, no.
Only 1 out.
Runners on first and second for Austin Whitehouse. Still looking for the game's first run. And Whitehouse swings right under that riser. 0-1. Swing and a miss again on the riser, and it's now a quick 0-2 to Austin Whitehouse, and you just know that curveball's coming. It's inevitable. It's happening right now. The curve popped up into the air. Tenzar underneath it makes a grab. And there's now 2 away.
Like Tony Romo up here. He's calling it before it happens.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you know, I've watched Peter throw a lot, so
yeah.
I know his stuff.
We know his stuff, and we still can't really hit it all that well.
I beg to differ. I'm just kidding. No, he strikes me out.
Yeah.
Dominic DeMiro up to center. It's off the wall. Houston Schmutz rounding third, heading home, and he will score an RBI single for Dominic DeMiro. And the Mojo strike first here in the top of the second.
Dominic seems to hit the ball hard every time he makes contact with it. It's just a matter of whether it's a home run or not. It seems like.
That's true.
I think that's, I don't know, it's at least 2 rockets off the bat he's had today.
Yeah. Curveball. The Schmutz is in there for strike 1. And yeah, definitely one of the most feared hitters in the league, Dominic DeMiro.
And Peter seems to have been, so far this series, just going right after him. I know when I'm up there on the mound facing Dominic, I'm overly cautious.
Schmutz fouls that one back into the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes. The count. Curveball hits the zone. Freezes Houston Schmutz for out number 3. 1 run scores for the Mojo in the top of the second. They lead it 1-0. Go to the bottom of 2. Swing and a miss there from Cole Blevins. A ball and a strike, the count. Stingers down a run in the bottom of the second. Blevins swing and a miss there. 1-2. And that's hit, popped up into the air. Foul territory, and Trevor May couldn't make the grab, but I can't really blame him. The camera was right there. He didn't want to run into it.
It's an expensive piece of equipment, I think, so, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Good break for Cole there.
That's unfortunate. One and two, still the count to Cole Blevins. The pitch from DeMiro, ground ball over to Houston Schmutz at short, and it looks like there was some communication issues out there by Schmutz and Whitehouse as they didn't know who was going to pick that up. So Cole Blevins gets a nice infield single.
Yeah, you know, in the smaller fields, you know, it kind of the whole field can sometimes be a little bit of no man's land, you know, because guys can cover so much ground, but you don't want to impede on another guy if you think he's going to make a play, you know. So sometimes it can just lead to nobody making a play.
Yeah. And that'll always be the toughest play that you face in the AWA is just a routine ground ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
In baseball, that's what you always want to get.
I know.
Wiffle ball, absolutely not. Ground ball over to Austin Whitehouse at third, and he can't field it cleanly, so everybody's safe. And there's now runners at first and second for the Stingers. Peter McNeil stepping up to the plate. First pitch is fouled off by McNeil. Strike one. Stingers hunting for that first run of the game for them. Down a run.
What? Oh,
bottom of the second, and that was a speed check. Too fast, so the count will remain 0-1. McNeil does well to hold off there. Ball and a strike, the count.
Be 1-1, right?
And that's low. 2-1.
What is the crowd noise ever
I always
like
think I'm
this?
going
Just
crazy
on
when I
the
hear
same
it.
exact volume for like 46 seconds.
I can be in there and just go.
2 on the count to McNeil. Runners on first and second. Stingers down a run, trying to tie this ball game up and improve to 7-1. That's ripped out to left. It's got a chance. It's going to go into left center field. Blevins rounding third, heading home, and he will score an RBI single for Peter McNeil. And the Stingers have tied it up here in the bottom of the second inning, 1-1. Drew Tenzar coming up to the plate with runners on first and second.
A tough play to make up there against the wall, but I don't think Houston anticipated Cole going all the way home there. Kind of lackadaisical throwback into the pitcher.
62 miles per hour on the gun, no pitch. Oh, remains a count. As Tenzar goes around there. A 1. Low for ball 1. 1-1 the count. And that's in there for strike 2.
That was a speed check.
Oh, another speed check, so never mind, no pitch. 1-1. Low hits the post, 2 balls.
See that
1 strike. Big swing and a miss from Tenzar there. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stingers trying to take the lead. Dominic DeMiro has been pitching well in this game so far here in game 2. Had a shaky game 1, giving up 8 runs. And Tenzar fouls that one off. Drew Tenzar and Dominic DeMiro have had some battles here today.
Is Drew using the axe bat?
He is. Low and in the dirt. Full count. This has been a great at-bat for Tenzar. He's made DeMiro throw a lot of pitches.
Got to be the axe bat.
And Tenzar wins the battle. He works the walk. Base is now loaded for the Stingers. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Kyle Cody stepping up to the plate. Cody with a great game in game number 1. Had a 2-run homer and an RBI double. He's 0 for 1 in this game with a strikeout, but it's been a great series thus far for Cody, the rookie. Strike 1. And that's inside for a ball. What was his shirt? 1-2 to Cody. That's flared up into the air. DeMiro makes the grab. Carlo goes back to third. What a diving effort there from DeMiro to get the out on Kyle Cody. So 1 away in the bottom of the second. Cole Blevins up to the plate.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play out there. And I mean, Drew's like he was kind of cheating off the bag a little bit. Dominic could have reached out and gotten the force at first too, but fortunate for the Stingers, they're all in the bag. That would have been a disaster.
And DeMiro's one of those guys who, if there's going to be an opportunity for him to dive out to make a play, he's going to do it.
He's a playmaker for sure.
He's going to do it. Swing and a miss from Cole Blevins, 0-1. Bases are loaded. Stingers would love to get a run in and take this lead. Big swing and a miss there from Cole Blevins. 1-2. Just inside, just barely misses the zone. Count is 2-2.
I think Cole is thanking his lucky stars on that one.
And goes around. That was a tough pitch to swing on. Cole Blevins, a.k.a. Alex's favorite player, strikes out with a second out.
Hey, sometimes they slump a little, you know.
And Dominic DeMiro has pitched very well in this bases loaded jam so far.
Yeah.
Has not allowed a run with the bases loaded just yet in this inning.
Not leaving anything too far over the plate that anybody can really drive. Just painting corners so far. Except for that one, that was buried in the dirt. But, you know.
If DeMiro could get out of this inning, this could drastically change the momentum and the outcome of this game.
Give him a little mojo.
Yeah, it's a ball, though. It's still a ball. Swing and a miss from Carlo, and it's now 3-1. To Carlo. Ground ball foul down the third base side. So full count now to Carlo. And this would be really tough for the Stingers if they couldn't get one run with the bases loaded. They had bases loaded, no outs. DeMiro has pitched very well. He's retired the last 2 batters.
For the Stingers, you do not want to mimic the Mariners here.
No, you do not. When you have bases loaded, no outs, you absolutely need to score runs. Pitch to Carlo. Fouls off. Full count. You absolutely need to score runs in this situation. We'll see what Carlo can do. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Swing and a miss. What a pitch from Dominic DeMiro. Strikes out Barrett Carlo, and DeMiro works his way out of a bases-loaded, no-out jam. But the Stingers, they score a run. They tie it up. We go to the top of the third, all tied 101.
Out.
Mark. Who's up?
I haven't been here yet.
First pitch to Trevor May is in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Popped up into the air. Cole Blevins is underneath it and makes the grab for out number 1.
You know, that's why Cole's one of my favorite players. He always makes the plays in the field, you know, just routine plays. It's money for him. You gotta have players that they stick to the fundamentals.
Yeah,
they know their fundamentals. It's like Tim Duncan out there. If Tim Duncan was a first baseman.
You know, there's a hitter on the Pilots that really sticks to the fundamentals that I know.
Yeah.
On 1.
Can't think of who it is, though.
Weird that he's not one of your favorite players. 101.
No, I think he is.
Oh, really? Nice, man. Inside and low, 2 balls, 1 strike to Austin Whitehouse. Nobody on, 1 away. Mojo trying to take the lead and even this series. Stingers have a 1-game lead in this 3-game series. Popped up into the air. Kyle Cody underneath it. He makes a grab for round number 2. 2 away. Dominic DeMiro now to the plate.
1 for 2 so far today. Strikeout, walk, and a hard hit ball up the middle.
Yep.
He's had a few of those today, but I know he's looking to drive one out of the ballpark right here. Get a little more loft on it.
It's been a tough day offensively for this Mojo squad. They only scored 1 run in game 1, and now they've only put up 1 run so far here in game 2. McNeil has been very effective on the mound up to this point. Start DeMiro off with ball 1. DeMiro swings right underneath it for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Big swing and a miss there. It's down 1-2. Just high there for 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Full count to DeMiro.
Pete hasn't been afraid to go after Dominic on the mound today, but threw him a bunch of breaking balls there. Let's see what he does here, if he tries to fool him or if he just goes after him.
Full count to Dominic DeMiro. Nobody on, 2 away. The pitch hits him for ball 4. So the Mojo get the go-ahead run on at first. Houston Schmutz stepping up to the plate. Schmutz is 0 for 2 in this game. A couple of strikeouts and a walk. Swing and a miss on the riser. Strike 1. Popped up into the air. It's going to stay in the yard. Drew Tenzar underneath it. He makes the grab for out number 3. No run score for the Mojo. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd, all tied up, 1-1. Strike 1 to Peter McNeil. Stingers trying to go ahead here and walk this game off.
It's like Peter was trying to end it right there on those first couple swings. I don't think those were particularly good pitches to hit.
0-2 to McNeil. Time is granted. Did not mean to say that on the air. 0-2. Well.
You don't see many guys call time here. Trying to keep us here all night or what?
I just want to go home and eat your birthday cake, bro. Well, that's what we start doing, man. 6-1.
Never mind.
61, too fast on the gun. Speed check, 0-2 the count.
Oh, my bad.
So Peter McNeil getting a new life. Stingers, they won game 1 of this series 8-1, and they're now here in the bottom of the 3rd trying to look it off and take the series win.
Hope not. I really hope not.
Pitch here to McNeil is inside for a ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Peter McNeil for out number 1. 1 away. And now Drew Tenzar coming up to the plate.
Peter was very aggressive that, I bet. He went up there looking to swing. Let's see what Drew does. He's had quite at least 2 long at-bats so far.
He's been giving DeMiro a battle all night tonight. Fouls that one off. 1-1. One-on-one Tenzar. And that's fouled back. 61 miles per hour, so no pitch. 1-1 remains the count.
These don't really look that fast, but I just have to go with the guard says. I don't know.
1-1 to Tenzar. Pitch from DeMiro hits Tenzar in the foot, so it's now 2-1. Base is empty. Stingers need a base runner here. Ground ball right back to DeMiro. He's going to take it himself for out number 2. It's 2 away. Kyle Cody coming up to the plate. Cody here in this game 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Cody had his best game in his AWA career back in game 1. 2-run shot and an RBI single. First pitch to Cody is inside. Ball 1. And a nice hitter's count. That's in there for a strike, and I know Cody wishes he had that one back.
Risky pitch there to a hot hitter. A little bit of an ephus right down the middle, but
my eyes lit up green on that pitch.
Know.
I was like, oh. 2-1. Stinger's trying to do something here and walk this off. If not, we're going to extras. Pitch from DeMiro. In there for strike 2.
What?
61 miles per hour, no pitch. And the count 2-1 will remain. Pitch to Kyle Cody on the way. Popped up into the air into center, and Trevor May and Houston Schmutz just couldn't get there in time, so that'll fall in for a single for Cody. And now Cole Blevins stepping up to the plate. That's inside. That was a tough play for Trevor.
Yeah.
You know,
almost collided with Houston there.
That's why he pitched in the MLB.
Yeah. You know, another reason why Cole's my favorite player here is I think he's the only guy I see, or one of the only guys I see choking up on the bat.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. You're 2 feet in front of me.
He said, yeah, I'm trying it. 2-1 to Blevins. It's inside for ball 3, 3-1.
He's not afraid to experiment. He's in a slump. He's going to try something new.
Goes around. Full count.
I'll try, Petey. I'll try.
Well, we'll see if the choking up helps him here. Full count. Stingers with the winning run on at first. Mojo trying to force extras. The pitch from DeMiro is low for ball 4, and Cole Blevins works a walk. Barrett Carlo stepping up to the plate. The winning run in scoring position over there at second base.
I love that last at bat if you're the Stingers.
0 for 3 here this evening. He's hitting to 2 errors and a strikeout. Pitch to Carlo inside. Ball 1.
We haven't seen a lot of the power that Barrett has put on display here in the AWA a lot, but he's had a productive day at the plate, I'd say.
Yes, he's
been making things happen.
He's been making things happen, putting the ball in play, hitting to a couple of errors, but you know what? Good things happen when you put the ball in play.
I agree.
1-1. Count to Carlo. And that's low for ball 2. Ripped foul just to the left of the foul pole. Up there on the third base side. Count is 2-2. Stingers were just inches of walking this off.
About a Stinger's length, one might say.
Pinky's up, man. Pinky's up. Stingers up.
2-2.
2-2 the count. Outside ball 3. The count is now full to Carlo. The pitch. That is ripped out to left, and it's going to be out of here. A 3-run walk-off home run for Barrett Carlo. And the Stingers, they win game number 2, 4-1. Unbelievable. The Southern Stingers take the series win. They win game number 1, final score of 8-1, and now they win game number 2 on a walk-off 3-run homer from Barrett Carlo. Final score 4-1. We'll be getting game number 3 started here shortly. Stingers trying to complete the sweep. Mojo trying to avoid it. We'll be back shortly. We are in between games 2 and 3. Going to get game number 3 started here shortly. But before we start game 3, we're going to send it on to Robert, who's got Barrett Carlo of the Southern Stingers.
All right, Barrett, good grand slam there. What did you see on that pitch?
You know, I kind of saw it hang a little bit, and just actually got my bat on it this time, so felt pretty good.
What do you expect for the last game of the series?
Hopefully we can get the win, you know. I'm a pitch, so it might be a little tough, but I hope we can do it.
What's your dominant pitch that you want to use here?
A strike, hopefully. Let's try to throw a strike.
Simple and easy. All right, good luck. I appreciate it. Back up to the booth, guys.
Thank you, Robert. And you just heard from Barrett Carlo of the Southern Stingers, hero of game number 2 at a 3-run walk-off home run to secure this series win for the Stingers and improve the Stingers' 2024 overall record to 7-1. We will be back shortly for first pitch of game 3.
That's what we just had a similar play behind us. We were held up by the people front of us. Hey man, you want to join us and just hang out and play? And he was like, yeah. Some people would be like, no. I've yet to get through more than this.
Boys on the boat.
Field of Dreams.
Step Brothers.
Interstellar.
Oh yeah, Ponyo.
Remember the Titans.
Basketball.
Probably most recently Oppenheimer.
Inception. Prisoners.
Sandlot.
The Rookie.
Yeah, we watched the Inside the Killer Mind of Aaron Hernandez, or whatever that is.
Neighbors.
Interstellar.
Ratatouille.
Blazing Saddles.
Right now it's Hacksaw Ridge. Star Wars, Revenge of the Fallen, I think. For Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Fallen? What movie is that?
Yeah, no, I'm going to first pitch, but I mean, hey, you got 2 wins now. I got the 2. I know. How's the same amount of wins you had last? Exactly. feel like he's kind of got to adjust. He said, I can't keep 13-50 to 50.
You know, and we would have been already know that if I could pitch, we'd be set up on one
That's what I'm That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, let me turn this one on you. Like, that's pretty much what I pay now. My room is nice, but I don't think it's worth I think that's what I think is the top one at 1350.
So are we getting a birthday dinner after that? Wait, no, I bought it for that.
The only tough thing though is Quigley and the games room are both like they're both way smaller than I feel like you could add like just for 100
Are you ready? Are you guys ready, Mark? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're chilling.
First pitch of game 3 is behind Barrett Carlo for ball 1. Trevor May on the mound now for the Mojo. And that second pitch is low, 2-0. Yeah, this is quite the adjustment for Trevor May, a former MLB pitcher. Pitched in the league for 9 years.
Yeah, it's not the same throwing a wiffle ball.
Definitely not. And, you know, just a lighter ball. He's way closer to the batter.
Yeah.
Every time he goes to throw it, I feel like he's just about to touch the zone. It's crazy. Have we mentioned he's the tallest player in the league?
Yeah.
By a long shot.
How tall is he?
I think he's 6'2". Six 6'5". He's 6'5". That's right. That's my bad. Yeah, 6'5".
6'5". Wow.
Yeah,
How tall is Cole? Cole's 6'2".
Ripped off the tree from McNeil.
Hey, Cole.
How tall are you? Like 6'3" 6'3"? Almost 6'4". Wow, what's up? Was I in the way?
No.
No. Okay, so there's some taller people in this league than we thought.
Wow, Cole's 6'3".
Yeah, Cole is 6'3" and a quarter.
How tall do you think I am?
Well, we're about the same height, so I'm going to guess 5'9", 5'10".
You're spot on. You know, when I played high school basketball, though, they always put me at.
They always put me at 6 foot.
They put me at 6 foot. See, they didn't even give me that. They put me at 5'11".
My coach is like, we're gonna fool them. We're gonna intimidate them.
They put
So
you
we
at
got some
6
height.
foot.
Like,
Wow. Yeah, I was at 5'11". I think that was somewhat believable, but you know, be what it be.
I guess Drew's a switch hitter. I never knew that.
Yeah, Drew is a switch hitter.
Drew, have you been doing that the whole time?
Kinda. There's more lefties this year, I think.
Yeah, okay. I've noticed.
2-0. And that's in there. Was it speed check?
Yeah, it was way fast.
And it was a speed check, and that's unfortunate.
It's another thing Trevor's gonna have to get
2-0.
used to. Velocity is not everything here, like it is in
He's pumping
professional
mid-90s
baseball.
in
Yeah.
MLB. Swing and a miss there from Tenzar for strike 1. 3-1.
All right,
3-1 the count. 3-1 low for ball 4, and you know, see, it makes me feel a little bit better about my own pitching because it's like, you know, hey, even MLB pitchers come in here and they struggle a little bit with the pitching. It's just not the same as a baseball.
It just
not.
isn't. Some guys got it, some guys don't with the wiffle ball, you know.
That is ripped just left of the foul pole. Kyle Cody just barely missing a home run.
Looked like Trevor hit him with a knuckleball there.
That's high and tight for ball 1. Kyle Cody, I'm telling you, he is hitting
He's a hitter.
great for this Stinger squad. First-round draft pick for the Stingers this season. Gosh, he's been providing some great offense for this team tonight, and a big part of the reason why they've won the first 2 games in this series. Fouls that one back into the backstop.
Pitch looked like it was going to be a strike. Trevor May started to find the zone a little bit.
Starting to lock in. Big swing and a miss there. Not sure how fast it was, but it definitely looked fast.
It was 64.
1-2. And that's ball 2. 2-2. Hits Cody on the leg. Full count now to Cody. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stingers gonna strike first. Pitch from May is inside for ball 4. And that'll walk in the first run of the ball game. Stingers take an early 1-0 lead. Stingers trying to complete this sweep and improve to 8-1. Mojo trying to avoid it here tonight. Cole Blevins up to the dish. Ground ball over to Austin Whitehouse at short. He throws and tags out Drew Tenzar for out number 1. A run does come in to score, so the Stingers add another one on. But the Mojo do well to get out. So it's now 2-0 Stingers here in the top of the first.
Oh, that's definitely my bad.
Barrett Carlo to the plate. Just outside there from May for ball 1. That's outside as well. That was a good looking pitch from Trevor May as well.
Had a lot of bite to it.
I mean, once he starts getting some feel for this wiffle ball pitching, he's gonna be really good.
That's the scary part. I mean, he's got major league talent. I'm sure he's got got wiffle ball talent too.
I mean, 9 years in the league, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Popped up into the air.
You don't play 9 years unless you unless you're a little good.
You know, Trevor, he retired after last season, but he absolutely could have been signed by another team had he wanted to play this year. He had great numbers last season for the A's.
Well, the Mariners need a relief pitcher. I mean, I wonder if they come calling if you would do it, but I don't know.
I
think the Mojo got him locked under contract.
Yeah, I think so too. Ground ball over to Dominic DeMiro at third, and DeMiro tags out Kyle Cody for out number 2. 2 away. You're in the top of the first. Peter McNeil going to be stepping up to the dish. McNeil had a walk in his first plate appearance of the ball game. Popped up into the air. It's going to be staying in the yard. Houston Schmutz underneath it, and he makes the grab for out number 3. 2-run score for the Stingers here in the top of the first. Go to the bottom of the first inning. Stingers lead it 2-0.
John, where you at? Bottom one. Well, it doesn't work and then also like in my mind. When I brought it and then it's 68.
You ready?
First pitch to Dominic DeMiro is way outside. Barrett Carlo on the mound here in this game number 3 for the Stingers. Stingers without Jordan Rice on the evening. And it hasn't. Ground ball over to Calicote at third. Throws to first, and Cole Blevins just couldn't make the grab. It was a short throw there from Cody. Would have been tough for Blevins to make the grab, but DeMiro safe over at first. Now Houston Schmutz coming up to the plate. This is a great walk-up song. Low and outside to Schmutz for ball 1, and that's inside for ball 2. And yeah, the thing with Barrett Carlo is, you know, just hasn't had very many reps out there.
Yeah, the Stingers pitchers have been pretty consistent. Jordan and Peter.
Yeah. They have had to throw. Drew Tenzar a few times, and Tenzar has done well in the times that he's needed to go out there. But I can't say that Barrett has had very many reps pitching in this league. Popped up into the air. Drew Tenzar coming on, and he will make the grab for out number 1. One away, Trevor May to the plate. And that hits May for ball 1. May looking to help himself out. Popped up into the air. Barrett Carlo can't make the grab.
Hey, Trevor, can we fix this one?
No.
Did I back swing it? Yeah.
1-1. Big swing and a miss as Trevor drops down. It's like, I want that pitch back. 1-2.
Yeah, he was a little out ahead of that one. That was a juicy looking pitch.
Ground ball fouled off.
Come on!
He really wants to get a hit here.
I know.
2-2.
He knows what the people want.
Swing and a miss, Trevor May. Strikeout for out number 2. Austin Whitehouse come up to the plate. Just a bit outside from Carlo for a ball, and not too far inside, so 2-0. Ground ball over to Cole Blevins at first. It should be an easy play, and it is. Blevins steps on first to get the out. No run score for the Mojo here in the bottom of the first inning. Stingers still lead it 2-0.
Barry might be our second pitcher. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Go back to that.
Drew Tenzar looks at ball 1 here in the top of the second inning. Stingers up 2-0. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Just outside there. Two and 1. Three balls, 1 strike to Tenzar. Nobody on and nobody out. Just high there to Tenzar, and he will work a walk. So the Stingers, the runner on. Kyle Cody. Cody fouls that one off.
Good healthy hack
Strike
there.
1. high and inside for a ball. Big hack there from Cody for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stingers with a nice 2-run lead here in the top of the 2nd inning. By no means is that a safe lead, but regardless, nice to have. 1 and 2 to Cody. Swing and a miss. Trevor May strikes out Kyle Cody for out number 1. His 2nd all-time strikeout in the league.
I wonder what Trevor remembers more, his first career major league strikeout or his first career AWA strikeout?
Oh, AWA, absolutely.
Yeah.
The MLB, you mean our feeder program?
We do go do a lot of scouting at the Mariners games from the pen.
Absolutely.
Get a good view of the pitchers, the outfielders.
If any of you haven't seen that TikTok or that video of us interviewing the Mariners players, my favorite response was Mike Ford when everybody goes, "Yeah, we paid $10 million to play in the AWA. Would you sign it?" And Mike Ford goes, "Where do I sign up?"
Always love Mike Ford.
Oh, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Good, solid player. Wish he stuck around with the Mariners, but he's doing well on the Reds now.
Yeah. I wish the best for Mike Ford, man. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Barrett Carlo to the plate.
I always remember when he was a triple away from the cycle.
That would have been some triple, man.
And then he was triple away and he hit a double. Like the game was pretty much won. You gotta send it, man. Like, you never know what can happen.
Big swing and a miss there from Carlo. 1 and 2 now the count, or 0 and 2, excuse me, the count. Ground ball in play, and that's in no man's land. Difficult play there for the Mojo. Everybody's safe, and the bases are now loaded for Peter McNeil.
I think I also remember Mike Ford hitting that that dinger against who's that big Orioles closer?
Bautista.
Yeah, Felix Bautista.
Felix Bautista.
He hit that ball a mile too.
Yeah. That's fouled off. Ball and a strike here to McNeil. Yeah, that's still my favorite response. Where do I sign up? I love that.
He was ready.
Great guy, Mike Ford. Ground ball right back to Trevor May. He goes home and gets the out on Drew Tensar. Great play from Trevor May. Saving a run. There's now 2 away here in the 2nd. Great job there from May. You know, I know the bases are loaded right now, but May has looked really good in this inning.
Yeah, he's looking a lot more comfortable.
Ground ball over to Houston Schmutz at 2nd. He's just going to step on 2nd and get the out. No run score here for the Stingers in the top of the 2nd. Great job from Trevor May to hold him in the bases loaded jam. Go to the bottom of the 2nd. Stingers lead it 2-0.
Dominic DeMero, University of Hawaii. Go Bows.
Trevor May, Kelso High School.
Austin Whitehouse, Sherwood Elementary.
Alex Hatch, University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Houston Schmutz, St. Mary Magdalene Parish.
What did you say? St. Mary Magdalene. Yeah. Did it just come on the TV? 1-0 or 2-0? 2-0.
Dominic DeMuro will lead it off. In the bottom of the 2nd inning, Barrett Carlo on the mound for the Stingers. That's ripped high up in the air. It does hit the tree. It'll be a foul ball. 1-1. And to put it into perspective, we have trimmed those tree branches down quite a bit. They're really high up there, so you got to hit that thing really high to even hit that tree branch.
It used to be such an issue.
2-1 the count. Blowing outside. 3 balls and a strike. And that's just inside. Ball 4 to DeMiro. He will walk. Runner on first for the Mojo. Houston Schmutz up to the plate. Ground ball down the third base side. Fair ball for Houston Schmutz, and that'll be an infield single. Runners on first and second for the Mojo. Trevor May coming up to the plate. May had a shaky first inning on the mound, but has really found it here in the second.
Yeah, starting to find his groove.
Just really settle in. Ground ball over to Cody at third. He makes the play and tags third to get the lead runner. 1 away. Austin Whitehouse now up. Swing and a miss from Whitehouse. Strike 1. Hits him in the head. That's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, what a series it's been so far.
Yeah, everything's just kind of been clicking for the Stingers.
Popped him into left center field. Tenzar makes the over-the-shoulder grab for out number 2. Yeah, you know, it's not just this series either. It's really been the whole 2024 season. It's just been all Stingers.
Just firing on all cylinders. Firing on all Stingers.
2 outs?
2 outs, yeah. Like that one?
I like that one. Firing on all Stingers. There we go. Inside ball 2. 2-0 to DeMiro. I think my favorite celebration now is just the pinkies for the Stingers. That's great. Popped up into the air. Tenzar makes the grab for out number 3. No run score here in the bottom of the second inning. Stingers lead at 2-0. Go to the top of the third. Kyle Cody up for the Stingers. First pitch from Trevor May. Ground ball right over to DeMiro at third. That was hit hard. Tough for DeMiro to handle over there. That'll be a single for Cody. And now runner on for Cole Blevins. Stingers with a 2-0 lead, trying to complete the sweep here in game 3. Would love to add on. Curveball gets Blevins a swing and miss. And Blevins goes around again for strike 2. 0-2 the count. That's low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Blevins. My bad.
Scuffing the Crocs, bro?
Man, I need to get myself a pair of Crocs.
Best invention ever.
Maybe I could wear those to work one day. See what everybody says.
Ooh, some dress Crocs.
Some dress Crocs. Well,
Is that full?
oh, there we go. There they are, the Crocs. Oh, and then you got my dress shoes on.
Oh, there's the camera. The gibbet in there.
Wait. What's the what is that? What's
Luffy.
What's the
Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
What is it? What is the things that you put on Crocs?
Gibbets.
Gibbets.
Gibbets. Yeah, so you
Okay,
get some
all
dress
right.
Crocs and some
So
dress
you only
gibbets.
want. So you only It'll just be company branded, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's the way you got to do it.
Some dress Crocs and your ABC Lululemons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, if you've never worn Lululemon pants before, please
Change your life.
Please go out
Sponsor
there.
us,
Go out there.
Lululemon.
Yeah, go out there and try a pair on. They did not pay me to say that either. I swear.
Yeah, they should. Though. We're giving them a lot of
genuinely
advertising.
love the pants. They're amazing.
I do. I love the pants too. You could probably play wiffle ball in them, honestly.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin them, but like,
But no,
you're
you probably
agile
could.
enough.
Yeah, no,
like,
oh yeah.
Like,
I could go run a mile at lunch.
Yeah.
Easy. I wouldn't want to, but
yeah.
Inside for ball 4. Barrett Carlo walks, and the bases are loaded for the Stingers. Peter McNeil.
Stingers looking to get some
Stepping in.
insurance runs here. I mean,
yeah.
2-0. Barrett's done pretty well keeping the Mojo off the scoreboard here.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I think
Love to add on
the
here.
Stingers are just pitching whisperers. They just got
the
all
pitching lab.
Yeah, the pitching lab. That's a good way to put it. 2-0. Hits McNeil in the
Ooh.
upper groin, it looked
Yeah.
like. 3-0. That never feels good, whether it's
Yeah.
a wiffle ball or a baseball.
You think he was wearing a cup?
Nah. Ground ball right back to Trevor May on the mound. He goes home and gets the out on Kyle Cody.
Deja
On
vu
way.
for Peter. Did the exact same thing as its last at bat, I believe.
So scary running in.
You just have to dive on top of that tablet.
Drew Tenzar stepping up to the dish. Yeah, I know that the Nighthawks, they all have matching Lululemon shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I got to look into those for the Pilots.
Lululemon, hit us up.
Hit us up. 1-0 to Tenzar. And not to keep continuing on, but it's like you look at the price sometimes and you're like, wow, that's a lot. But it's just
It's worth it.
It's worth it though. You know what I mean?
100%
It's not-
worth it.
It's just
You pay
there's-
the price, or
Yeah.
you pay the price that they say, and then you put them on. It's like I would have paid double that price.
Yeah, I
for
know,
these pants. They're worth it.
Exactly. 2-2, the count. That's just high. Full count to Tenzar. Bases loaded, 1 away. Stingers looking to add on. Swing and a miss, and down goes Drew Tenzar. Out number 2. Trevor May's 3rd strikeout in the league.
Stinger's got a lot of speed out there on the base pass. I think a single could score 2 runs.
Yeah, we'll see.
I
Kyle
don't know.
Cody.
I don't know how fast Barrett is.
Oh, he's got wheels.
I know Cole's got wheels too.
He'll be chugging. Can you do that again?
I know Cole's
was,
just over there ready to run.
I was listening to the radio today, and that hit the bat. We're gonna call that a foul ball. 2-1. No, I was listening to the radio today, and they were talking about Luke Raley on the station.
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder. And they were saying, they're like, yeah, Luke Raley, he runs like he just hates the ground. Ripped out into left center, and it gets over the wall. Kyle Cody, a grand slam. Kyle Cody, have a series. Wow. runs 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the Stingers now up 6-0. Looking to secure this series sweep, and it's looking good for them right now.
Good time to be a Stinger.
Stings up. Ground ball over to Austin Whitehouse at short. He throws to first, and it's in time to get Cole Blevins.
Heck of a play.
For out number 3. But the Stingers, they add on 4 runs thanks to a Kyle Cody grand slam. They lead it 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Looks like Guerra threw that right at Houston.
Rip past Kyle Cody at 3rd. Schmutz rounding first. He'll stay there. But a nice single there for Houston Schmutz.
Rocket off the bat. I mean, that's what the Mojo are looking for. They need base runners.
All the Mojo need, yes. All the Mojo need is some base runners. Trevor May to the plate. This game is not out of reach.
It really is.
It is not out of reach.
What's the Mojo's mascot? Is that a cactus?
Yeah, it's a cactus.
What the heck is it?
Yeah,
I can't see it.
It's the Mojo cactus.
6-0.
That's in there for a strike. 2-1 to Trevor May.
Very metropolitan.
Trevor May fouls that one off. 2-2 the count. Yeah, that cactus has got some mojo, I gotta say. I think this is where, at this point in the broadcast, I think you and I just try to crack each other up. Popped up into the air. Tenzar makes the grab for out number 1. Wow. Blowing in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's outside for ball 2. Ripped over to Kyle Cody. Knocks it down and steps on second to get the out. Great play from Kyle Cody. I mean, Kyle Cody have a series.
Yeah.
Wow. He's looking to be an early candidate for Rookie of the Year this season.
Yeah, he's been the. I mean, other than other than the pitchers for the Stingers, I mean, he's been the best player on the field.
He's been looking great at third and been great at the plate. Ball 1 here to DeMiro. Mojo down to their last out. That's ripped past Cody at third. Whitehouse is going to hold up at second. Stingers did really well to get that ball in quickly. Tenzar was covering third. Whitehouse had no opportunity to advance. Regardless, great defense from the Stingers there. Houston Schmutz to the plate. Singled in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Ground ball over to Tenzar. He tries to tag out DeMiro. He does not get him. Whitehouse is going to score, and DeMiro is right behind him. He will score as well. So the Mojo add 2 runs to the scoreboard, and they're now just down 4 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Trevor May to the plate. Inside for a ball. Inside for another ball. 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1. hits the tree over there on the third base side. 2-2. 2-2 here to May, and he swings on a ball that hit him. Goes around. Oh, it hit the bat. Foul ball. Hit the bat. Excuse me.
I could hear it. I could hear it.
Sounds pretty hollow to me.
Foul back, and Trevor May is hanging in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mojo just down 4 runs here in the bottom of the third. This game is not over yet. 3-2. Fouls that one off.
Yeah, that would have made me feel so bad.
Full count. Ground ball over to Cody at third. Throws to first and gets the out on Trevor May. The Southern Stingers, they win it here in Game 3. Final score of 6-2. And the Stingers have completed the sweep of the Metropolitan Mojo. They've improved their 2024 record to 8-1. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight for the series Southern Stingers and Metropolitan Mojo. We appreciate everybody who joined and watched. We will be back next week on Monday for some more wiffle ball action. We hope everybody has a great rest of the week and a great weekend. Have a good night, everybody.